Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. I have 3 radars. I got radar 2 and I have 3 of them. So I'm going to bring that down here and I'm going to plonk 1 radar down there like that, which is expanded out this bit. I'm going to put 1 right on that corner right there to expand that bit, and I'm not going to do anything else with any more just for a second. Actually, yes I am. I'm going to go up here. There's another bit. I'm going to put it down on that corner right there, and then that corner up there. That was where I was, yeah. Up there, and also here. And it's going to expand out. And the more radars you have down, the faster it does open up the rest of the territory as well. So I want to go there and have that one. That's going to be right out on that corner. And then I will take a power line. And I'll run that right the way up through here like this. Just going to put that in there like that. So that's opened that one up. There we go. Now we can see a little better, and then if I put that one in, we'll be able to see even better still. Excellent. And if we zoom out a little bit, we're really starting to uncover a lot of nasty enemies here. This is the one that we have. That one knows it's there and doesn't like it, but it's not doing anything to it. They stay still for the most part. They don't tend to get involved with, well, just about anything that's going on, really. Quite lazy, these bugs. You know, I feel that we're doing them a solid. We're helping them out by just introducing all of this pollution into the world, because it encourages them to do something with it. You know, make something of themselves, even if they are, you know, eco warriors and generally trying to destroy our civilization that we're building. It is a little bit inconvenient. I will admit that quite freely. And right, and we've got room up here to do everything that we want to do. Okay, so now I want to get the purified water. I am just wondering if I should be keeping some saline water back rather than draining the whole lot out. I've got room. I've got the stuff. I've got the materials. Let's chuck in 9 tanks down here, and then we can go and get that. And out like that right there, and then I'm going to put actually, that's exactly the same. No, it's not. I thought it was exactly the same distance across between 2, but it's not. I'm going to just sort of bring up no, it doesn't matter what I put out on the side. I was just wondering which way to actually put this round, but that's gonna be fine. Doesn't really matter. All I need to do is go to the barreling, and I want to make an overflow valve, and then I can go from this bit right here and pop that one up, and then put in a couple of pipes. And so I've got tanks of saline water being built right there, and then I can get rid of that one, and I can go and get the valve that I've just made, pop that one down there, and now I'm not going to get anything go through into here until this is filled all the way up with 160,000 in each tank. So that up there, see this one up here, it's got 160,000 in each tank. It doesn't look like there's very much actually going through there, but it is going through there. It's running through at a continuous rate now, because if we look down over here, you can see that this is actually getting made, and you can see that the naphtha doesn't look like it's coming through, but it is coming into here. It's filling these up, and these are actually getting made. So the oil there, that's not quite high enough yet, but that will get there eventually. The base mineral oil, we will worry about that later. So there is that one. We have got the other materials we've already got. We got the purified water down over here, and we want to drag that all in and make sure that we've got everything in place now. I think probably the best way to do this, if we have a look in here, we've got crushed coal, and then that is being turned into coke over here. It was just, I'm wondering how we go about making the carbon. Like we've got a couple lots here. You can get 2 times coke and 30 steam, and you make that in a liquefier. You got the second okay, so it's yeah, nitrogen gas, sodium hydroxide. It gives you a lot more carbon. Gives you sodium carbonate, which we don't really want. So we're going to want coke and steam coming in together. So we've got a supply of coke here. We've got absolutely loads of it. We just need to have some steam. Now, we've got some steam in here, but I don't think we have all that. Like, I've actually got steam here. I've got 185,000 steam there in kind of just like building up in background. But what I've also got right over here is I actually just realized that I've already got carbon being made, so I don't need to worry about any of the rest of it. I have carbon being made. I can now go and filter that out, and I can make use of it. So if I drop a filter in there like that, and we go into here and we actually engage the filter on this one, we go to petrochem refining and we filter carbon only. We're going to put that on the right-hand side like that. I'm going to stand just here, and I'm going to clean the belt. There we go. So there's also steel that's coming down. I'm not going to need steel. So I will pop that one on there, and then I will put that down here, and then I will bring it on down further, like this, like that, in there, and that'll do there, I should think. That'll bring out everything that we want. Automatic obstacle traversing, mark as red. We will do it like that. And so now I need the purified... Wait, I've got the carbon. So what we're doing is we want to make... We've got acetone gas... Whoa, wait, what? Acetone gas from nutrient pulp. Acetone, ethanol, and butane. Ooh. We want to make nutrient pulp. That actually gives us more fuel oil, doesn't it? That would be the way to go forward, I think, is make nutrient pulp there. The ethanol, butane one is also one that we're going to want, because ethanol we're using, and we could do with more of that, I think. But on the same time, I don't think we do want to do that. So I'm going to leave that one. I'll probably go with this one. There's one other thing that I do want to do, and that is if I go to the liquid plastic options right here, we've got propane gas. That one I make from methanol and steam. So I can do the methanol and steam, and I make propane gas and turn it straight to liquid plastic. That's actually a really easy one to do if we just make the methanol, and we can do it like that. But we got to unlock it, and we're busy doing this one. We've then got to do that one, and then we can do this one. So we've got a couple bits. In order to make those orange science packs, though, we do actually have to already have plastic. Go and have a look in there. That one, craft. Orange circuit, green science, and it's the orange circuit right here. These are easy. It's the orange circuit board. Orange board, silver wire, cupric chloride, so, oh, crumbs. Liquid plastic. So we already need to have liquid plastic to be able to get the second one unlocked anyway. So we got to stick with this first one. We don't have any other options. But ignoring all of that bit, we were busy working on the bit, and then I got distracted by the thing and the shiny bits. There, right there. We've got acetic acid. We want acetic anhydride next. So we need to make methanol and carbon monoxide. The carbon monoxide is what we want to do here with purified water and carbon. Except that, didn't I got that bit. That's what I'm making here. That's carbon dioxide. I need carbon monoxide. Right, so I'm not making carbon monoxide yet. I'm about to start making it now. And I forgot to check which one we need to do that. I'm going to go here, here, carbon monoxide. Liquefiers or chemical plants. Liquefiers are faster. 1.3 seconds or 1.1 seconds, but if we got a liquefier 2, it's exactly the same speed as there. Liquefier 3 is faster than the level 3 chemical plant, and so on. It builds up. So the liquefiers, if we've got an advanced liquefier, then that is the one that we want to go and use. We have a look down here. We have a level 2 liquefier right in there. So I'm going to make 6 of those. Right there. We'll come in here. So this is a quick, easy recipe to do. I'll bring it down about that far, and I can put those close together like that. And then I'm going to run a pipe along the top, which I... Oh, yes, I do. I do need a pipe along the top, and I want a pipe along the bottom as well. Then we can go into here, and we want to make carbon monoxide right there with carbon and purified water. We'll copy all of those in like that. I'm then going to need this one, and I'm going to want a belt that will run along the top of this. So that one will go there like that. I'm thinking, actually, it's going to go over like this. Because of where it's got to go. It's got to go there. And it's not going to be enough room on just what we had there in place. Have I seriously run out of belts? Great. Alright, let me run off and get some belts a minute and see what else I need to get. Alright, I've got a couple of little bits. I now have a completely crammed full inventory. Problem is, I got things like one gear, a couple of steel ball bearings, one bit of cabling. I got bits that are left over from manufacturing different items that we don't actually need to be having here. Stack transfers because of how I was moving stuff around. And let me just go in there and dump the carbons that I've got at least one free space in my inventory. We can go moseying on down this way. What do we got in there? I've got like 800. And I've run out of this, which means that I'm not going to be making any more sulfur in here for a minute, sulfuric acid, until I get more sulfuric wastewater turning up. Let me just run that bit out over to there, and then I want... Though, ooh, I definitely don't want to do that. That was a mistake. And you here, here, and here. And then I can take that one, and I want the drop-off down there. Copy all of those out, and then we can come down to the lower side, and I'm going to want more tanks to go and store that. So after I've done this bit, I'm then going to be wanting sort of the acetic anhydride. I'm going to want to make the methanol. This is the carbon monoxide. I also need to make the methanol, for which I need cellulose fiber. And we're also going to want the cellulose fiber to join in to make this bit as well. So we've got to have a supply of cellulose fiber coming over here. After we've got this bit up and running, I'm going to go and get some more landfill so I can drop another 9 tanks down to store the monoxide. 9 tanks for everything. It is still my ongoing policy. Or at least everything that I can. Like, I haven't quite got room for all of them to have 9 tanks, but if I can, put in 9 tanks. Ultimately, the goal will be to have 9 tanks of all the gases and the liquids that can be produced, so that I've got plenty of buffer for all of them, and we can do stuff with them. Now, I've come running over this way so that I can get a few more tanks. And then once I've done that, we will... So I want 2 more stacks, as that's all I can carry. I'm going to also want some landfill. Unfortunately, I can no longer carry the landfill, which is a slight problem for us. I've got 18 chemical plants up there. I'm just wondering if I should build something to try and use up some of this rubbish that I am carting around. See, I don't need to be that at the farm. I got a bit of cellulose fiber on me. What am I going to want? Let's have a look. Cellulose in here. Right, that's going to be 6 chemical plants that I will use in there. Acetic anhydride is advanced chemical plants. I'm going to want 6 of those. Methanol gas is going to need to be 6 liquefiers. So we want 6 liquefiers and 6 advanced chemical plants, at least to start with. So if I start manufacturing them, so I want them right there. Liquefier 5, 6. Cannot insert. Inventory is full. Fine, I will cancel that, and I will go with advanced chemical plant. I want 6 of these. There. Cannot insert advanced liquid. Yes, you can insert it. There is room. And I also now have room for the liquefiers as well. So I can go 5, 6 of those. See, unfortunately, I don't have, like, stacks that are being removed to go and take these down. That cabling... Oh, I want to make something simple that requires the cabling. I've got fluid block right there, level 2. We've got electronics block 3, mech block. We've got a construction block in here. This one right here, construction frame 3, orange circuits, more nickel zinc batteries. It's going to take a lot to build up to making those things. Mechanical block right there is a relatively simple process to go and make them. I just need mechanical parts and construction frame. And I have some construction frames there. And now I've got some mechanical blocks being made. And if I make one electronics block, it won't use up that cable. I want to use up that cabling. Components. Wow. That's a whole load new components that have been unlocked. So I'm not... 3 copper cable harness to make 1 cabling. Well, what do I make? What do I use the cabling for? I want to use it up. I'm literally just trying to find something really quick that I can go and do to use up the cabling, but it doesn't seem to be quite that easy. A small construction zone expander. Let's try making one of those, shall we? Let's just try that with Angel's Logistics. We have that one right there. I will... See, I'm just making these items here. I can cancel that one. That one's not going to make any difference. And those 5 right there, they can get made. And see that 1 gear right there. Why aren't you using that one up? It's very confusing to me. So 1 construction zone expander should use up that cabling. You should get rid of it. 1 right there. See? Boom. Gone. Unless it leaves extra. See, it's going to make 2 bits of cabling in order to do that. And that's given me 1 square of space. This is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. And I came up that way because I wanted to get a bit of landfill. And there's the landfill, but I've got too much stuff that I'm carrying there. I'm just going to persevere with what I've got. I'm going to be stubborn, and I'm going to persevere with what we've got. I'm sure I can make this work. So I'm going to go racing on down here. I need to finish building that, and then we want to get the next bit building. I'm sure I'm going to be able to fit some tanks in here without too much trouble. So there's 112 of those, and I'll come along here and put that down. I did go and place down the radars that I was using. Yes, that's fine. Now I'm just going to go along here and I'm going to put down the other 21 of them. I'm then going to have the tanks in here and... Right, can I fit them? I'll put it right down the very lower edge like that. So, yes, okay, we have got a little bit of a gap in between. And then I can do this... There and there. So that is the carbon monoxide that will come out of here. That's a nice, easy little one to go and do. So I can put you into there, I can put you into there, and I can put you into there. I don't need to do any more than that. I can take the pipe, can run out of here. It's going to go to that point right there, and it's going to turn, and then I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to have an underground pipe, and that's going to go down there like that, and it's going to go to that one, and I'm going to pop that into there. So that should now... It would help if I brought down the purified water as well, so I just need to clap that onto there and move that one round and then pop that into there like that. So you go in here and then I turn that and I add that in. Right, now it's going to work and it is actually going to produce the carbon monoxide that we want down in here. So it's going to fill those tanks up down there, and I'm not putting any kind of burner or anything like that on because I don't want to get rid of any of this. I want to keep all of it, every single little tiny drop. Then we can go back into liquid plastic. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to craft, cellulose acetate, acetic anhydride. We are making carbon monoxide. We want to make methanol gas next. That takes 20 cellulose fiber. It turns it into methanol, and we can use these. So as we can use those, we want to put them right next to the ones that we're already using. So I can just Pop that one out like that. A little bit of a gap, and then I'll run 6 of these along like that. Now, we've got no pipe in feed on this one, so I can have the belt down 1 layer lower to these than the belt is on the opposite side. It's going to go like that, and that means that the inserters will go a little bit quicker. And I want the inserters to go a little bit quicker because we got to put 20 cellulose fiber in for each of the items that we're making, which is going to be bioprocessing methanol gas from wood right there. That's the one that we're after. And we go like that. There. The other option for methanol gas, cellulose goes there. That one, methanol. Methane gas and steam. Now, methane, there's a couple different ways that we can get it. Several different ways that we can get it. But purified water and fuel oil. I didn't actually realize that was an option. Natural gas liquids. We break down natural gas liquids, and it is one of the products straight off of that, which is quite an easy way to go and get lots and lots of it. I'm not going to do that at the moment. Right now, we have got a good supply of cellulose fiber coming in here. We're making it fairly quickly. I'd like to think that we could actually increase the amount of this that we are making. That is going to require a bit more of the algae. But I have got an idea for this. And then I can take that and I can bring it off round somewhere else. So I'm going to need to split that algae out so that I can get a second line of it over here, and pretty sure I can do that. Right, first up, let's copy this one. So that one right there, I'm going to put that directly in line with you, and I'm going to bring you back by 1 space like that. I'm going to put you up there like that, so I've got 5 of them. I'm going to just put those in myself like that, so that they are now in place. I'm going to have inserters coming out of each of these like that. I'm going to put power poles in. Well, the power poles are fine on that side, so I'm not going to worry about the power poles for a second. What I do want to do now is I want to just change this around ever so slightly. So that one is going to come back a little bit, and then it's going to go there like that. And then I will put... Actually, I'm not going to put anything there for a second. I'm going to put that one down so that I'm putting a splitter into there. Let me have a look in here. I want to dump 76 of those in there, just so I've got them out of the way. Cellulose fiber that is on me, that's going to dump in there as well. That's cleared that out of the way. I then want to bring this belt over here like this. And... actually, that goes up... Oh. Ooh. I know how we can do this. Bring that one down like that, and that's going to go in. It's going to weave in through this way. We're going to have some proper spaghetti going on here. And then this is kind of an underground belt that is going to go over to that point right there. I'm going to have an underground belt that is going to go there over to there, like that. It's going to give us a little bit of a gap right here. That underground belt is going to go up to... Probably shouldn't have it there. I should probably have it over by 1 space. So we get rid of that one. That underground belt is going to go here to here. That one is going to move back by a space, and it's going to go like that. Belt into there like that, and then we come up here, and then that belt is coming out this way, and it goes up there like that. Perfect. I got one in there. Right, I've got 2 of these on each. That requires 10 green algae. It's a bit like 10 green bottles. We go 1, 2, and we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 down there. I'm going to put another one of these in. Put that one in there like that, and copy and paste that in, and then I will go the last two here. We will take belt and go up there like that. I will have an outfeed here onto that belt. Put in a power pole here, here, and here like that. So I've now got a little bit more green algae working and running, and it's chucking all of that cellulose out onto the line over here, and hopefully that will keep everything running. So we just kind of need this to build up a bit. It is going to take a minute because it's not only got to build up, but it's also got to sort of build up the surplus supply that goes into the factory. Instead of 20 of them that have built up in there, it takes a minute for that to happen. So we've now got 20 in there. This one has got 20. It does make 5 at a time, so it pretty quickly does do the build up and build back, which is what it's doing right here. And if we have a look through, we've got way more green algae than we can shake a stick at down here, so we're not going to have any problems with that. We take that green algae and I'm going to dump it in there. I've got some brown algae that I'm carrying around. I don't know why I'm carrying brown algae around, but I'm sure there is a very valid reason for it. So now I've got the cellulose fiber. That goes up in this direction. It goes underneath there, and it comes out onto this side, and then it goes all the way over here, and it disappears off into the wild blue yonder. And I don't want it to disappear off into the wild blue. What I'd like it to do is I'd like to be able to siphon some of it out. And the only way we're going to do that, I've got this, so I can either have robots bringing it across, or I've got to grab it out of here somewhere and then manually move it across with belts. I'd kind of like to be able to do it with a belt, but I'm not actually sure at this point where I can squeeze it through. I reckon if we can bring it off here, we can bring it down, take it across this bit, and then we can go with a couple of underground belts through here. We go right the way over to this side, and then we can bring it down. So we should be able to manage that. That's not overly tricky. The only difficult bit is going to be this part right here. So I'm going to remove that bit there so that we can remove this one as well. And if I take that one out, then I can have a splitter right here. That's going to pull that one out. So this is going to have a filter on it, and we're going to go here, and we're going to filter out cellulose fiber, and it's going to come out on that side. That's right exactly where we're going to want this. So I'm just going to clear that belt there, and then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to put that alginic acid and that one in there. So that's out of the way. So there's step one. Then that's going to have another splitter on it, and that splitter is going to go there. So it's going to split the cellulose fiber between the two. This side here is going to go... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.